Pues mira, era aquí. Listo, listo. Es que en verdad, o sea, como que puedes parar y tal los golpes, pero al final del día yo creo que sale más... Te sale más a cuenta el tanqueártelo. Yo creo, ¿eh? Si la vida pone un muro, en la vida de Gerardo él lo rompe con el pito, sí. No me cabe la menor duda, ¿eh? Por lo menos mi Gerardo sí. Es que no sé, yo en verdad tampoco roleo a Gerardo. Simplemente... Bueno, a lo mejor añado algunas cositas, eso sí. Pero por lo demás, yo lo dejo como está, ¿eh? Pero mi Gerardo parte la pana con el pito. ¿Ustedes ven algo? Yo no veo nada, ¿eh? Bueno, entonces... no por nada, sino porque... Porque él es así, le gusta gustar, le gusta gustar. Uff. Son dos... Nah, las misiones... Uy, las misiones. Las señales están rotas. Se me estaba olvidando escribir. Más disléxica que ayer, menos que mañana. Re yo. Uy. Que quería caminar. Dije que iba a dejar que me apresaran, pero... Tampoco soy una tuerta elfa. Para que me guste que me aten. Aquí está, ¿eh?
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty, I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you would not be the man you are. I don't understand.
You understand very well.
You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philippa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, your majesty?
Ambassador,
Triss Marigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
The Lodge ordered Demoven killed. It ordered Foltest killed. I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process, everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake. Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philippa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
We will talk again, witch.
The Philippa Eilhart problem has been resolved. We must return to camp.
Wait here, Excellency. We'll scout ahead.
Uf. Los ojos de esa muchacha ocupan la mayoría de su rostro. Qué grandes los...
Long live the Emperor!
Cállate, tonto el culo. Eres tonto. Buenas tardes. Pero nadie esperaba a la Inquisición española. Vine a quemar brujas, hijos de puta. Pipa. Vaya, vaya.
You're not easy to find.
Look what they did to me. Radovid. To think I taught him magic tricks when he was just a boy. Free me, Geralt. I have to get out of here. Do you hear me? Help me!
You'll answer a few questions first. Where's Saskia?
When I was arrested, she was with Sheila. They must be on their way to the deliberations by now.
How does the spell work?
Saskia's will and mine are one. She cannot resist me. But fear not. There's no suffering involved. She merely believes me to be the most wonderful person in the world. As if she were in love. You know what's most beautiful? In spite of all this, she seems unchanged. She's retained her charm, her valor, her honor.
Ah, tipo, ¿le ha dado a Mortentia? ¿O qué? La madre que la trajo, a la pipa. ¡Ja puta!
I didn't track you alone. Yorvith can't wait to see you again.
My death would change little. Yorvith and all like him have no right to judge others.
¿Qué tienes que decir tú de mi tuerto, ja puta? Mi tuerto no, Ay.
Was Shillard telling the truth about the lodge, the assassinations?
He said exactly what Radovid wanted to hear. Half-truths, musings stripped of context, which differ very little from lies.
Did Triss take part in all this?
She's clean in those terms. Innocent as a child, but only to a point. I assure you, she has not been honest with you about many other matters.
Why did all this happen? Murdering monarchs, what interests did it serve? I can't fathom.
Help me get out of here and I'll explain all and lift the spell from Saskia. Take these shackles off me and lead me to my house. I beg you. I'll tell you everything. Everything.
Ni ciega, tío, en plan. Ni ciega me fío de la Filipa, No. No manches, Pipa. Ni modo, no.
Clock's ticking. Time is of the essence.
Why do you do this? Would you take vengeance on a blind woman?
Shillard said they've got Triss. I have to free her before they put out her eyes, too.
Going to the Nilfgaardian camp is suicide.
And leaving a friend is villainy.
Only I know how to break the spell that holds Saskia. Get me out of here. If I die, she'll remain forever spellbound.
No puedo fucking... ¡Ah! A ver. Es que... Es que yo creo que habría que quitarle el hechizo a Saskia, en verdad. Me gustaría ir a por Triss, obviamente. Pero siento yo que habría que quitarle, ¿no? El hechizo. O sea, como que ya... A ver, Pippa no va a morir. Eso seguro. Pero siento yo que habría que quitárselo, ¿no? En plan, es que no... O sea, porque... Bueno, sí, por Triss en verdad se puede ir luego. O sea, no va a morir tampoco en ese aspecto. Quiero decir. A no ser que venga la toalla y la salve. Sería muy inocente de mi parte pensar. No, tío, pero creo que sí. O sea, creo que habría que quitarle primero como el hechizo a la Saskia. Porque se viene, ¿no? En plan... Se viene la reunión de todas las potencias y tal. Y no es plan. Ahora que estoy aquí con Pippa, no es plan de dejarla.
All right, but if you're lying to me...
Unbind me and lead the way. We must return through the sewers.
The shackles stay on, and you'll go first.
Shillard will raise the alarm.
No, he won't. We'll be long gone by the time he comes to.
Kill him.
I'm not into murdering unconscious old men. Lead on.
Puta.
No tricks, Phil.
I want to get out of here, and I want to live.
Sure you won't faint on me?
I'll manage. Will you remove my shackles?
Stay on.
Me quito, Iorbe. Me quito. Pero deja de chulearle. Iorbe, deja de chulearle. Hasta en esto he tenido que ayudarte, Iorbe. ¿No te da vergüenza? Ah, y te vas.
Who did this to her?
It was Radovid's way of thanking her for the care she provided him when he was a child.
I saw him with his army on his way to the talks, whistling a tune.
Get me out of here!
Shut up, witch! You're alive only because you're still needed.
Philippa's promised to help us in exchange for her freedom.
And you believe her?
Know a better way to free Saskia?
Es que Nigardiano A. Guardia de la embajada nigardiana en los muy supuesto especialista de la espada, asesino de norteños y no humanos. Y Orbe, un hijo de puta común.
What state is Saskia in now?
I've ordered her to carry out Sheila's bidding until I return.
Great. And Sheila will be at the talks?
Yes. She's probably there already, making certain the Lodge's plans do not fall through.
Did you order Foltest murdered?
No!
Shillard claimed that Triss testified.
Triss doesn't know what she's talking about. The Lodge exists, and Triss has lost our trust. All that is true. But Foltest's assassination? That was not my order.
What's Sheila supposed to safeguard?
The restitution of the Council and Conclave, and the creation of a strong, independent state with Saskia as its leader.
With what aim?
As a bulwark. A defense against Nilfgaard. After years of chaos and destruction, the time has come to build. We wish to rule, yes. Where is the fault in that? Everyone wants to rule. And I know how to do that. Better than any other monarch in this city.
You can't hope to win the common folk's trust. Humans will never accept a sorceress queen.
Non-humans won't either, given what that old hag Finderbear has achieved.
They all believe in Saskia. They all trust her. The girl is a born leader, yet she has no political instincts. She's charismatic but not cunning. Courageous but not fierce. She is just but lacks the required cruelty.
She is your very opposite.
Perhaps. Together we would be unstoppable.
No, me niego en rotundo. O sea, Saskia debe tener una hechicera, pero una hechicera como Trish a su lado. Yo creo que en verdad Saskia, Trish y el tuerto, yo creo que en verdad serían imparables. O sea, porque es que me hace mucha gracia porque te ponen al tuerto como que sí, es como un líder militar, por así decirlo, un líder militar nato, carismático, que es capaz de exhortar tropas y tal. A ver, después de todo, estuvo en la brigada de Bridges, es un Scoia'tael con muchos años de militancia, así como... Pippa tiene las uñas pintadas, ahora que me fijo. ¡Qué fuerte! Entonces, sinceramente, yo creo que... Pero, no, o sea, a mí no me gusta. No me gusta, es que no es su tipo. O sea, no es... No me gusta. Saskia sí es el tipo de Pippa, pero no me gusta Pippa para Saskia, que no, tío, que no, o sea... Se está colando un poco por Saskia, se está colando bastante, ¿eh? Hombre, a ver, la mina es mona, en eso sí, y parece buena persona, pero que se le nota.
What would you have done if Saskia hadn't been poisoned? If a certain foolish witcher hadn't gathered the potion ingredients?
I would have sought other means, but I couldn't miss that opportunity.
How do we free Saskia?
I have charmed a dagger with a counterspell. You must thrust it into the she-dragon's heart.
You mean your heart, witch? Do you mock us?
There is no other way. She must be struck with surgical precision, otherwise the counterspell won't work. All the blade's runes must touch blood, and its point must pierce a chamber of her heart.
We'll need to hold her down somehow.
Hold down a dragon? This is ridiculous. She's lying, Geralt. I don't trust her. Why would she even need this dagger? In a minute we'll hear that she planned to free Saskia herself.
Any time you cast a spell or a curse, you must have a counterspell at the ready. It's a basic rule of magic. I prepared the dagger just before I cast the spell, in case anything went awry.
A basic rule, but I don't know many mages who follow it. Where's the dagger?
My quarters. In Geoffrey Monk's former home, inside a well-secured chest.
I know the house.
Pues vamos para allá.
Yorvith, know any way to get to Philippa's quarters unnoticed?
Through this sewer. We may encounter monsters, but we'll gain a lot of time.
Keep an eye on her. I'll go ahead.
Uy. Puta madre. Ah, bien, perfecto. Pippa. Pippa. Notas de Philip. Venga, cagamos. Oye, pues está guapa la casa, ¿eh? Hostia, pues está guapa, ¿verdad? Pasa, hijo, ¿quieres pasar? Espérate, yo me quito. Pero tú eres... Oye. Oye, tú eres tipo hoy.
Shut up.
¿Pero por qué me dices eso, Yorbe, si yo te quiero?
Is this the chest?
Describe it.
It's heavy, covered in runes. There's a circle and candles on the floor.
Yes. The very chest in which Geoffrey Monk kept his most valuable treasures. The dagger's inside.
How do we bloody open it?
The candles must be lit in a specific order. I figured it out. My notes are downstairs. After that, a simple spell will suffice. Remove my shackles.
Geralt, do you know this ritual?
Only a mage can perform it.
Shut up!
I'll light the candles, then we'll remove the dimeridium.
Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Y cinco.
It's not something you learn in a moment. A trained mage is needed to cast spells. The candles are lit. We need to hurry. Do as I say. Consciousness. Said Asida Sido Isenduai. You can lift the spell binding her, but she will never be human.
She's more than a Dwan. Someone who restored hope to the Enshe.
She's a monster. If you think she can rule a realm of humans and elves herself,
Fesatelian!
you'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
Look out, Geralt! Ah!
A huevo.
Beautiful.
You stink.
Ya voy, tuerto, cállate. Yo controlo, cállate. ¡Eh! Míralo, ¿dónde está? A ver, es un mierdecilla, en verdad, ¿eh? ¡Ay!
Let's hope this blade'll do the trick.
A strange weapon. Never seen anything like it. I hope it works. Too bad Eilhart won't tell us anything more.
Hombre. Se te ha escapado duramente, ¿eh? No sé. Tuerto, yo que tú me revisaría esos sentidos, porque ves menos que un gato de escayola, ¿eh?
Philippa will be far away by now. She was in pain. Let's hope that kept her honest.
She's bound to recover quickly and promptly return to conspiring.
She's out of the game for now. Keep in mind that the other sorceresses are here. Philippa may inform Sheila.
Or command the dragon.
I won't be surprised if I'm forced to fight Saskia. Confused by spells, she won't understand we want to help her.
You're probably right. But please don't kill her. Unless you must do so to save your own life.
Ay, pobrecito mío, me da pena, en verdad.
Time to join the talks.
I'll go ahead and see what we can expect.
Vamos. Rompehechizo y gurú. Vamos. Oye, pues de pana, ¿no? Voy a subir nivel y pues ya estaría. Ya estaría, chiques. Es que luego... ¿Cómo? ¿4 talentos? Pero si soy fantástica, ¿no? Probabilidad de baja instantánea. No, lo siento, es muy bajo. Vale, vamos a subir... Este, por ejemplo. Y vamos a hacer... Vale, subí el daño. Subí el daño de las armas. Y subí probabilidad de hacer críticos con las señales. Subí este también, que lo tenía 1. Aumento de la vitalidad y un 5% vitalidad. Al 50 de vitalidad y 5% en todas las resistencias. Así que... Oye, de pana, de pana. Ya... Habla con Iorbe. Vale. Miedo me da, ¿eh?